governance discussions is gaining currency in private sector, especially in boards. But you can also think of the government as some kind of a corporation, and pretty much that's what Singapore is. No, we're not Singapore, of course, but the idea is that you have leaders of industry side by side with leaders in government providing oversight. There are communication tools that we have to use. There's specific culture that we want to imbibe that respects ethics and proper and accountable behavior. There is human behavior, the complexity of its complexity and all being accounted for, and information that aligns or at least enables us to understand each other and push the agenda further. No? So, maraming elements yan. As I said, I will just be skipping some of those. I mean, all of this because hopefully down the line we'll have a drill down of these items. No? Investment in priorities, architecture, audit, coordination, governance framework, all this. If your company or organization is keen on following ISO standards, there are already ISO standards for this. No, even AI. There's no need to reinvent the wheel. I'm saying that we can just dovetail standardization efforts, quality assurance, quality management efforts with AI governance. No, there's no need to be too to exercise exceptionalism in AI too much, because as it is, it's creating some exceptions already primarily because of its speed of development, no, and uncertainty around the development of AI. No, so principles, policies, steering committee for our corporations or for our of our institution. There's governance committee. There are organizational structures. There is upskilling, reskilling of people, looking at their competencies, make sure that there are enough resources and there are appropriate competencies to govern AI, and of course to develop AI primarily. No? There is discussion about performance management, regulatory compliance, which is largely absent in AI just yet, primarily because there are no standards. Resource management, risk management, this is important, especially because we're moving so much resources. There's always risk, that we'd fail. So you want to manage risk early on. No? Service infrastructure applications, as a matter of fact, this is all you see in AI. No, at least in upfront. Stakeholder management, this is part of the exercise, I suppose, where we have to educate our people what are the risks, what is really AI is about, the promise and the dangers, no, and the risk. No? Alignment of AI. Now, alignment is a very loaded term in AI. You can look it up. Can you look up this? Paki-search nyo na lang. It's called the alignment problem in AI. See where that leads you. No? And the idea is you have a system, an AI system, that is supposed to follow the values of its creators. And ultimately, of course, the regulation. So you can create AI supposedly only when you promise to align your AI, your system, to values of society. So that you cannot create an AI that discriminates, for instance, the LGBTQ, that discriminates people of color or the indigenous peoples of the Philippines. That cannot be allowed. You need to be aligning your AI with shared values of society. No, that's not an option for you. It's a requirement. No? So, alignment problems. Now, AI, if it's autonomous, there is a possibility that it will rewrite its code and not be aligned with society anymore, with the values of society. And that is a scary thought. No? You'll see some examples later on. No? So, ayaw pala niya ng sinasabi mong values. So, we'll create its own values. Now, that is dangerous. No? So, you'll have to be doing strategic planning because there's finite resources primarily. There's going to be a trade-off if you have to invest in one particular aspect of AI. The practice of AI is so diverse. Now you have the Netflix type, to mining, to precision agriculture, to resilience. Every aspect of our lives is AI-able. You understand? So that you cannot be investing in everywhere, on everything. It takes champions. But as a people, as government, you'll say, my money will have to go to confidential funds. Or we'll have to go to this particular type of AI because it cannot be all AI. That much I know. So you have to plan. You have to understand the kind of value you deliver, the added value that you produce as a result of doing AI. No? So marami dyan concerns. I will just not dwell on this too much. I will leave the slides for you to look at this in greater detail. I've already taken up some of the aspects here, but these are the framework. I mean, these elements would constitute the governance framework for AI. Now, as you can see, if you are an ISO type of guy, you can pretty much map as well. You can pretty much see that this is an abstraction of many ISO standards, no, out there, and other standards, non-ISO.